Hi everyone, my name is Peter Knapp. I'm your instructor for Music 40. I want to make this brief video here about making sure you're really prepared to do well on this course. On the website, you'll find on Canvas a lot of the resources you need to actually do the course material. But just briefly, as you can see here is the home page, and you've got announcements here, and then links here to the weekly schedule, and then this day one module here to get you started, which you can also find on this link here under modules. So let's take a quick look at that. And what I want to focus on for this video is this point here. Are you really ready to take this course? And what I have in here is a list of questions that focus on making sure you're ready to take this course, not just this course, but any course, but especially a course that's online. Another thing is if you're taking this in the winter or summer, taking it as a short course, or even during the regular fall or spring term, taking it as a 12-week course, that makes things even more challenging because the time gets compressed. The material isn't any less, it just moves faster. So this here is a list of questions, and I want to focus on two things really. That's time management and financial aid. Under the time management one, thinking about how much time it really takes to work on a course, and we have a lecture with our music majors where we talk about time management, and one number that comes up is 168, and that is 168 hours in a week. So 7 days, 24 hours each gets you 168 hours, which everybody has to work with. So you start taking off all the different things you've committed to and things that you have to take care of, like sleeping, and all of a sudden those hours start to really whittle away. So 7 hours night average, let's say, for sleep, times 7 is 49 hours, 168 minus 49 hours, and you start losing quite a bit of time. So this list of questions here is to make you think about how much time are you really spending on everything, and how much time do you have to commit to this class and all of your. So I'd encourage you to go through this schedule here. Just print this off and start filling things in. Your face-to-face schedule time, your homework study time, which is based on, for every lecture hour you have, every unit lecture hour, you should plan on an average of 2 hours outside of class. For an online class, obviously it's a little bit different. You can kind of lump all that together. But for this course, for instance, it's a 3-unit class. That means an average of 9 hours per week of work. Again, that's average. Some people work faster, some work slower. So just, again, thinking about taking 168 hours, take off 9 hours a week off of that, in addition to everything else you have to take care of. And you really need to plan carefully about how to get all of your work done and get it done well. Then plug in your work schedule. If you're a full-time student, 12 to 15 units, you really shouldn't have more than 20 hours of work per week. Again, financially, that may or may not be feasible, but again, you really have to balance how much you can sacrifice of your time and energy and so forth to make all of it work together. Childcare. Some of you are parents, so what are your childcare commitments to? Either watching your kid or getting your child to school or getting them to daycare or other types of having them taken care of while you're doing schoolwork or work. And then finally, extracurricular activities. When you exercise, do you have sports that you have commitments to if you're a student athlete? Hobbies, other things that just help keep you sane. Trying to think about all of that. So again, we tell our music majors in our time management lecture, you want to schedule about 80% of your time in a week, and about 20% leave flexible because life happens. And one of the guiding principles we like to share with them is, control what you can and plan for what you can't control. So preparation really is the key. And then financial aspects. We know that as a student, finances are tight typically. So if you're on financial aid, when are you going to receive it? Have you already applied? Where are you at in the process? When are you going to get the money to be able to take care of those things that are beyond the tuition, beyond the tuition waiver? So this text for this class, the cheapest thing is buying it directly from the publisher, the ebook. It's $50, and that comes with the ebook and the code you need to do everything for the course. Will you have that for day one? Will you be able to do that? If not, that's going to make things complicated, and you really need to think carefully about whether you're ready to do this right now. If you can't do that, can you access the reserve copy I have in the library? It's in the LAC library only. Are you local enough to get there? There is a 21-day trial, which you'll see on the links I have for purchasing the book. It's a 21-day trial that gives full access to the online activities you need. However, it only gives you the first, I think, 1 or 2 chapters as far as the reading goes. So again, after the first week, actually after the first couple of days, you're going to be falling behind as far as really getting the material. So that'll be a disadvantage. So you really need to think carefully about how you can work on those things. So again, I don't want to belabor the point, but I just really want people to be aware and think ahead. Being successful at these courses really takes some careful planning and time management and thinking ahead. So let me know if questions you have or challenges, and please keep in touch. Thank you.